As they join their lives in the union of marriage. They have chosen to be married in this spot as it holds a special significance. It's the place where Christo's mom grew up, the place where Christo grew up visiting his grandparents from across the street, swimming in the summer, and sledding in the winter. And it's the place where the couple currently live and have been living for the past year and a half. There have been so many family gatherings and holidays celebrated on this property, so what a beautiful setting for us all to celebrate with Christo and Sky. Christo and Sky have known most of you for many years. Many of you watched them grow up. Many of you went to school with them. Many of you are their closest friends. Many of you worked with them. Many of you have seen Christo and Sky's relationship grow over the years. You have supported them and know them so well, and so it is only fitting that you are all here to celebrate and share this unique and special moment with them. A wedding day is often a day when couples miss family members no longer with them. While we remember that the ones we love never leave us, we want to take a moment to acknowledge those who cannot be here today. Most especially Sky's dad and both sets of maternal grandparents. We also feel the absence of the close family and friends in Greece and in Scotland, and in their honor, and considering Christo and Sky's love for tradition, we have included elements of each country's traditions here today. And so it is that Christo and Sky present themselves to be married today, surrounded by all of us. The story of Christo, hey. Oh my goodness, sorry. The story of Christo and Sky's love begins at Hartwick College 9 years ago. A place of significance for both their families. Sky's parents both attended Hartwick and met there, where her dad was a star on the Division I soccer team. Christo's grandmother was a trustee of Hartwick, and both one aunt and one uncle went there and studied there. While Christo and Sky met there, they didn't have too long to enjoy each other's company, as Christo left to undertake his studies in the UK instead. They stayed in touch throughout the time Sky studied at Hartwick and have been together as a couple for almost 7 years. In that time, they have had a long-distance relationship, lived abroad, traveled together. They have been through good times and have overcome struggles. And in this time, their love and commitment to each other has grown. Marriage isn't easy, but I trust these two. I have trust in their love, in their friendship, and in their commitment to one another. I know they'll be there for each other. I know they'll be loyal, and I know they'll spend the rest of their lives growing and learning from one another. The years will come and go, and they'll grow together. It's a good story, and the ending is not in sight. I'd like now to share a poem by the Scottish poet Robert Burns, a poem that says everything that I believe about the love that Christo and Sky share, and all the love I hope for them in the future. Oh, my love's like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love's like the melody that's sweetly played in tune. As fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I. And I will love thee still, my dear, till all the seas go dry. Till all the seas go dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun. I will love thee still, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. And fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee well a while. And I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 miles. The time has now come to let Christo and Sky speak of their love for each other. This is the most important part of the ceremony, as they will share the words they have prepared for each other, the words that will take them across the threshold of being engaged to being married. I believe Sky is first.
Sky, I can't believe we've known each other for 9 years and been together for 7. I still remember the first time we met, impressing you with my amazing singing voice, getting ice cream the first of many times. I remember meeting you in New York, you coming to Massachusetts, traveling the world together. We've been there for each other for some of the best moments. But it's easy to be there for someone when things are good, when there are no problems, or when the problems are small. You know what's hard? Being there for someone when things get tough. And we've been there for each other for some of the toughest moments. I don't know exactly what our life will look like. And I can't tell you that every day will be perfect. What I can tell you is this: I will make each and every one of your days better. And I will be there with you to enjoy the good and get you through the bad. Always. Whatever life brings, we will figure it out together.
Dee, can I have the rings?
You're crying more than you.
These rings symbolize the commitment between Christo and Sky. As a traditional Scottish blessing says, may your love be as endless as your wedding rings. And that is what we all hope for Christo and Sky today and every day for the rest of their lives. All right, Sky, repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
as a token of my love and devotion to you.
as a token of my love and devotion to you.
I marry you
I marry you
with all that I have and all that I am.
with all that I have, all that I am.
All right, Krista, repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my love and devotion to you.
as a token of my love and devotion for you.
I marry you
I marry you
with all that I have and all that I am.
with all that I have and all that I am.
Christo and Sky, your marriage will be a lifelong promise to love, respect, trust, and honor each other through the good, the bad, and the unexpected. This union represents your commitment to support one another as individual beings, but share your joys, sorrows, and dreams as one. Christopher Kudamakis Manginis, do you take Sky Devon Young to be your wife?
I do.
Sky Devon Young, do you take Christopher Kudamakis Manginis to be your husband?
I do.
By the power of your love and commitment, and by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Go now to enter into the days of your marriage, and may those days be good and long upon the earth. You may now kiss. Oh, yeah. And now for the traditions. All right, so Christo and Sky would like now to take time to toast their new life together as husband and wife. It's a tradition in Scotland to toast friendship and love with a quaich, which is a small pewter cup with 2 handles symbolizing love and partnership. So you each hold one side. All right, so hold on. As you both hold on to this cup, reflect on how your love for each other makes you stronger. Your marriage today is a partnership which prepares you for the challenges and triumphs life will bring you. Or in the traditional Scottish whiskey. because you have drunk from this quaich together. And now they share it with the whole wedding party. So we're going to pass it down the line. And now for the Greek part. Before we all leave, I want to teach everyone a phrase in Greek. It is Vion anthosparton. So everybody say it with me. Vion anthosparton. Well, I'll say it once and then you repeat. Let's try one more time. Vion anthosparton.
Vion anthosparton.
Amazing, great job. This is a phrase that comes directly from ancient Greek, and it's shouted out by the crowd to the married couple after the ceremony has ended. When you say this, you're basically hoping for a life full of flowers for the newly married couple. So I hope that everybody will join me in saying Vion anthosparton to Christo and Sky as they leave.
Vion